Satnam. I am Lillian Savoy here with Amanda Bravender. I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So the reason why I wanted to have Amanda on, I don't even think I told her this, is because she is an inspiration to me by watching your cookbook, your bee removal, your makeup in theater, and we keep running into each other.
Yeah, we do.
And I don't think we've ever gone like, hi, Amanda, I'm Lillian.
No, I don't think so either.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Hey. So my son's in the Nutcracker and you do all the makeup for the Nutcracker.
I do, and I've been doing that for over 20 years almost, or maybe it's 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
18?
Yeah.
Dang, you look 18.
I will take that with me, and I'm 18. That's it.
Okay. Is it, and then is it because you look so young because you're so good at makeup? Because
I mean, I have some friends in good places, you know what I mean? But I mean, doing your makeup does help, and skincare does help too.
Yeah.
But
are you going to give us some of your secrets?
I mean, I have some medical secrets.
Okay. So she has been just running in the kind of the similar circles, and I've been very excited to have you on the podcast. So what are we going to do today, and why is this important? Because I really feel like as women, we have to tap into our creativity in order to remove anxiety. And being creative is something that is a practiced skill, in my opinion. I want to get all your opinions and I want to hear everything about you. But for our listeners, I really just want to, enforce how important creativity is, and how, AI might take over a lot of stuff, but the human element and the intuition and the creativity can never be changed. And so where do we start? Your cookbook, your bees, or your makeup? Where do you want to start?
I don't know. What's your burning question for me? Let's start there.
Okay. So how old were you when you started your first business, like your solo business?
I was probably 20 when I started AHB hair and makeup. So that was 16 years ago.
Okay. And did someone tell you like, oh, you'd be really good at makeup, or you should try makeup?
No, I went to beauty school straight out of high school. Let's start there. I went straight to beauty school, and I had a lot of family members in my family who were licensed cosmetologists. And when I was in high school, it was, you have to go to college.
Okay.
Like it was,
yeah.
You have to go to college, right?
Yeah, you just went.
Everyone was like, you have to go. But I was the student where they're like, I don't know if she's smart enough for college. And
they would tell you this to your face.
They probably didn't say it like that, but they're like, maybe you should explore other things. And I struggled. I mean, I struggled in school so bad. And I think, I kind of annoyed that they told me I couldn't go to college, because like one dude that I went to school with, he slept the entire time, and now he's an anesthesiologist. And
my gosh.
And I'm like, if he could have done it,
you could have done it.
I could have done it. You know what I mean? So like, I hate that they like decided for me, and I allowed them to like define me in that moment.
Yeah.
Because you're so young,
And everybody influences your decisions.
Right. They do. And, I'm looking at my aunt, who I thought she was a rock star, and I thought all the people that she worked at in the salon were rock stars. And I was nervous to tell my grandfather. He kind of would help contribute financially if you went to college, to tell him like, I'm not going to college. And he was very mean. His nickname was Moody, but I mean, like, he loved us, but like that was his nickname. So you can only imagine telling me
what you were dealing with.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, I don't want to go to college. I want to go to beauty school. And he took me by surprise. And he says, well, if beauty school could get your grandmother after being a widow and through the Depression, it can get you through life too. So I got his blessing. I went to beauty school, and I thought I was going to work in a salon. And I thought I was going to be like this cool, hairdresser in the salon. And it was a miserable time. I didn't fit in. I was super young, and I was a yes girl. And there was some hard. There was some now looking back as an adult, there was some, work abuse there and taking advantage of. And I was just miserable, and I was sad. And my husband's like, because I was dating him at the time. He's like, you need to quit. I can't deal with you there. And then my mom's like, you need to quit. This is terrible. So I quit. And then my friend who was 4 years older than me was getting married. And she was like, hey, I need someone to do my hair and makeup. And I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. And my mom took me to Mac and she bought me $300 worth of makeup and
I used to love Mac.
In a fishing tackle box. And she's like, go do it. And I did it. And then that one wedding turned into
multiple.
I can't even count how many brides I've done at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
In my life. So that's how brides started.
Okay. And do you still like doing weddings and brides and
I do.
You're still for hire?
I am up until 2027.
Okay.
I'm no longer taking weddings after 2027.
Okay.
Because it's been a good ride, but I just want my Saturdays back.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's weekend work.
It's
It's Fridays and Saturdays, right?
Yeah. I miss everything.
Yeah. And so you have 5 kids?
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 kids?
Yes.
Okay. What ages?
15. Sorry, I gotta think. 11, 9, 6, and 4.
Wow. So how did you decide to start a second business, which is your cooking, your cookbook?
My bees. So that happened during COVID. So during COVID, I also, by the time COVID came, I had multiple jobs. I used to work in retail and I would represent a makeup brand and I would go through all over the state and do sales and educations for that brand.
Oh, wow.
I also did weddings and then I also did theater. So, and I used to travel the country doing work and makeup for operas, musical theater, and ballet.
Ooh, let's talk about that for a second.
Okay, we can pause.
Yes, because that sounds amazing.
It is.
Okay, so how did you get into just doing it for the theater and the opera? And I mean, that sounds so fun.
It's been a ride and it's my favorite thing probably that I do besides the bees and the honey. And it started when I graduated beauty school. I was also, a year out of high school and my current dance studio was like, okay, now you're a teacher. And I was like, I don't really want to teach dance anymore. And I went to dance for another dance studio and it's Jacoby's. I don't know if you're familiar with Jacoby's. And they're primarily ballet. And I was raised in a competition dance world. And ballet wasn't my strong point. Nutcracker auditions came up and I was like, I don't know what to do. And so I went to the director, and Joseph Jacoby, he either loves you or he hates you.
Okay,
and
good to know.
He loved me. He loved me. He hated my sister. It's just facts. He just wasn't kind to her. And anyways, I was like, hey, I'm in beauty school. Do you need help with wigs and makeup? And he was like, actually, we do. And then I don't know if you're familiar, but they sometimes would do a slide out show. I don't know if they still do. I don't work for them anymore.
Okay.
But I feel like they did that, and this is not facts, but like for grant money, like they had to do it.
Oh, I'm sure. And lower poverty areas.
So they had to do a slide out show, and then they did a New Orleans show, and they put way more money in the New Orleans show than the slide out show. So slide out, I did the wigs and makeup, and I did a terrible job, but Richard and Joseph thought I did a great job. And they're like, we want you.
Wait, you have a theme. You think you do a terrible job, but your customer thinks you do a good job.
I know, but like, I really did not. Now I can do a good job. Okay. But like.
Now your confidence is there.
I was putting on lace front wigs. I had never seen a lace front wig in my life.
And I still don't even know what that is.
Don't even know what I'm doing. So, and I'm putting on beards and mustaches, and they were antiques, and I could have ruined them.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyways, but I didn't. And then he's like, come to our New Orleans show. We have someone who does the wigs and makeup, and I want to introduce you to him.
Okay.
And that moment changed my life. And I met Donna Linda Gilliott, and they had traveled the country doing wig work and makeup for operas, musical theater, and ballet. I worked for them for 14 years.
Wow.
I went everywhere with them, and then I even did things on my own. And, it was just one of those moments of like, don't wait for opportunity, ask. And if I didn't ask and I didn't volunteer,
you would have never gotten there.
It wouldn't have turned into a career.
And that all started with dance. Which is, again, another circle we're in energetically.
Yeah.
But we're not in together because I grew up dancing. And so all of that.
Dance is deep in my family. My mom danced. My sister's a professional ballerina.
Still?
Wow. Yeah, she went on. She has a career. She freelances right now in California. But she went on to be a professional. And while I did actually dance a little bit professionally up until like I was 20, I did a few movies and it was a fabulous time. Money speaks to me, and the hungry dancing
It's real.
It's real.
It's
so
real.
real. And, it's
hungry dancing. I've never heard that term,
but
it's true.
It's so true. And then it takes discipline that you don't understand. I mean, you have to dance 6 hours a day. I mean, my sister buys a new pair of point shoes every week, $100 a week. Mm-hmm. So
wow.
Think about, how much
and does she do movies or does she do theater?
She's done documentaries. I think she's been auditioning for movies and stuff. She's right now she dances for Inland, I think is what it's called in California.
I'll have to look it up.
She lives in Orange County and she just finished. She also just did Mary Poppins. She was a dancer in Mary Poppins.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I love how all the movies, and we knew this was going to come, right?
Right.
Yeah. But all the movies are bringing in dance.
Yeah.
In some form or fashion.
No, definitely.
They're bringing in, they're making it normal to see in movies, whereas, way back when it was the movies, right? And then we kind of morphed into different stuff. And I love how it's back. And having a son in dance.
Yeah.
Have you put makeup on Sims yet?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every year.
Yeah,
I don't do a lot because I don't like putting a lot on children.
Yeah.
I think it gets weird, but I do. I give him a little bronzing on his cheeks.
Okay. Bronzing to
and
help
then I
lift
spray his hair down so it doesn't flop around everywhere.
Okay. Well, he looks great on stage.
Thank you.
He's and you do a good job. Yeah. He's a good baby.
Yes.
But we were in, I saw you doing why did we do monster makeup at school with the kids?
I forgot that he's also, I don't want to say school, but I forgot that he is also in Janie's class.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah. So
now they're too old.
Janie asked me to come teach the kids she's got a budget and instead of a field trip, she brings me in is what I'm assuming.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've done that for 4 years now. Maybe a little longer.
So it was really kind of cool. She got, and you can do this at home with your kids.
Yeah.
I'm a big teacher of, you can try this at home.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And because we have to bring out our creativity. And so I don't know did you order the makeup kit?
So I told her what to order 4 years ago. And then she continues, we just buy the Miron basic stage makeup kit. You pick your skin tone. Now I'll say my darker girlies, these kits aren't the best and you might need to customize it and you can always DM me, I'll help you. But, she buys a kit for the kids and then I teach them how to use it. And basically when I first teach kids anything about stage makeup, it's about light and dark. And how to manipulate light and you can manipulate your face that way. And that's what the whole class is focused on. And I teach them old age makeup because it just shows you.
Oh, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Old age.
But it's always, the class always ends up around Halloween. And so then I'm like, all right, let's pretend you fell down the stairs, broke a hip, and then I'll put little cuts on them just because it's Halloween. They're like, blood, gory.
Yeah, and all the boys love it.
Yeah, they love it.
Oh my God, yeah. I remember all the cuts.
Oh yeah.
And someone had a black eye.
They go too far. They go too far, but I'm just you can tell your mom about that,
I still have that on my Instagram. We'll have to repost that. That was fun. Okay, so you're doing professional opera. Okay, what do you have to do for the opera?
Oh, all kinds of stuff.
Really? Wigs?
Opera's great. It's grand. Definitely wigs. And I've done all kinds of things.
Okay.
I mean, I have to body paint abs. I got really known for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you body paint the abs on the past Nutcracker?
No.
Okay.
I did that a lot for Delta Festivals Ballet. They let me paint the Arabian, but...
Are you good at that?
Painting the Arabian? Yeah.
The abs?
Oh, yeah. I'm really good at painting abs.
Can I borrow you for Hawaii next week?
Then maybe I'll go back.
Can I put you in my suitcase?
Yeah.
I used to have abs somewhere in there. I'm going to see if they want to take a peek out in Hawaii.
I would love to go to Hawaii. That's a bucket list. So yes.
Mine too. I've never been.
No.
This is a first.
My mom went on a honeymoon.
What part did she go to?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'm going to Kona. She just, this is back in 1980.
When we should have been going to Hawaii.
1987, right? And she says, we didn't have the internet to tell us. And she's like, we were so broke the entire time. Everything was so expensive. We ate SpaghettiOs and in the hotel.
Oh, my best friend that I'm going with. So we're all turning 50 this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's turning 50 over the trip. So, and she just warns me. She's like, it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Just get ready. I'm like, I'm ready, but my bathing suits are from Target.
Oh yeah. I mean, Target's the place to go.
I have just picked up another Target bathing suit yesterday. And she was like, what color is it? I'm like, hot pink, like plain hot pink, like 1980s.
That's the way to go.
The kind I used to wear on the top of the roof
if you
when
get
we would suntan.
really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then my painted on it.
Yeah.
I might come in and have you do that for me one day. That would be fun. Okay, so the opera's cool, ballet, Nutcracker, and you're still doing that though. You're still for hire doing that.
I'm still doing that.
Okay, and you love that.
I do love that, and I don't think I'll ever give that up.
Yeah,
unless they give me up,
They're not going to give you up.
I don't know, budgets and grants. And,
I know
and
the
donors
arts.
and like. A big thing in the opera world, especially all of those big donors, they're dying out and the kids aren't picking it up. And, it's
interesting. I forgot about that because they just not have the love for it or what?
I don't know the answers to all of it. I definitely think they don't have the love for it. I think we definitely have a lot of Timothy Chalamet that thinks it's unimportant.
I know. Why did he say that?
I don't know. He's a twit. He's like, but his mom was a ballerina.
What? And he said that?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw him say it, and I saw your post.
If that was my child, I would pull him by his ear and have a word with him because, it's
ballet is the foundation
of everything.
Everything.
And people pay way more to see a ballet than his movies.
Yes, I know. Well, ballet is getting expensive.
No, it is.
Okay, so the donors are dying off. This is very interesting because it's the baby boomers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how old you are, but it's my family. It's my parents.
My grandparents.
Okay, it's your grandparents. I knew she was young.
Yeah. My grandparents are boomers. And then my mom I don't think she turns 60 this year. I think she turns 60 next year.
Okay.
And I'm 36. So... That's
yet 18 today.
But I'm 18
today.
So
you're 18.
I'm 18.
So we need to help the opera.
Yeah,
and
opera needs
spread
help.
The word. Opera needs help.
It's not just opera though. It's musical theater. Companies definitely need as much as possible. It's expensive
to run the show.
Yeah, our biggest expense is an orchestra. I mean,
but that's the best part.
Right. You don't want canned music.
No. I love the orchestra.
Just alone, like I'm working with we just did Frozen, and I think
where
at JPAS, JPAS,
yeah.
And
where we do the Nutcracker.
Yes,
if y'all haven't been to JPAS, you got to go. No, it's literally jpas.org.
Yes. Well, just to rent the Frozen costumes was $20,000.
What?
And that doesn't include the labor that it took for us to fit these costumes to our people.
Yeah.
And any, cost or expenses that came up with that.
Wow.
So just the costumes cost $20,000 just to get, and it doesn't fit everyone yet.
Okay.
So then you have labor. I don't know how much that costs, but just to give everyone an idea of it's expensive to put on a show. To get the rights to Frozen, I think I heard, and this is rumor, if anybody in my company
don't hold her to it. Don't hold her to it.
It was another $20,000 for just the rights.
And that includes the music that the orchestra can play.
Right.
Wow.
And we had to follow Disney rules too.
Oh, which is probably tough.
And I probably am underquoting that.
It sounds kind of cheap.
It depends on how many seats are in your theater of how much it costs to get the rights to use that show.
Wow. Do they have to get the rights to use the Nutcracker music every year?
I don't know the answer to that question. Now, I know there's a difference between a Giucchetti Nutcracker and then a Balascine Nutcracker. Balascine, you have to get permission and you have to follow the choreography and use their costumes. And I know for a fact there's fees and stuff like that. And they'll come and check up on you.
Okay. Yeah. So kind of like a franchise.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Balascine is the most famous Nutcracker. We all grew up in the 90s watching on VHS, if you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
So I know for sure. They pay a fee. There's a committee. There's a board that you have to approach. I don't know how it works for our Nutcracker. I'd have to ask Kenny, which I'm sure he'd love to tell me.
Are you going to go to Kenny's recital and do the hair and makeup?
He hasn't asked me to do anything.
Okay.
Sometimes he'll
I
ask
heard it's
pretty
pretty low key, so we'll see.
It is.
It's really low key. So if y'all are on the West Bank, it'll be.
It's in Kenner is where he is, but is the.
I think the recital's in the West Bank, West Vigo, which is.
It's a beautiful theater, and it's very romantic and.
It's
okay. Nice.
Okay, good. Well, hopefully I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your cookbook because it looks like from online we cook very similar things, except I don't do a lot of frying and you do some good frying with virgin olive oil and stuff.
Like I do sometimes, yeah.
And then your chocolate chip pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to make that for Sims because he's a chocoholic.
It's really good.
It is.
It takes me back to the 90s.
Okay. I love the 90s.
It's just a good time.
It was a great time. I was, MC hammering and balleting and probably drinking too much Miller Lite and Bud Light. No, Bud Light, not Miller Lite. Or Mad Dog 2020 in between my dance classes. It's disgusting.
I was dressing up like Laura Ingalls.
Laura Ingalls from the Little House on the Prairie. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in the 90s.
Not me. I was smoking cigs and taking dance class. I had to put yesterday, I went to the ENT because I've had this lump in my throat for like 2 weeks. And I had to put on my thing yesterday that I was like a former smoker for 20 years. It really hit home.
Good that you quit.
Oh yeah. No, it's so gross. Like
I was talking to my best friend. I'm like, do you remember like we go to a restaurant and there's a smoking section and like our kids aren't growing up with that?
I know. But they're also not growing up with the opera.
No. Well, mine are, but most aren't.
Yeah. Well, mine is not growing up the opera, but he's growing up in dance. It's tough being the only boy in dance. He has like 2 friends at dance that are boys. He has a million girlfriends.
I know it's tough for him, but
it's tough because he wants to give it up and go to the NFL.
I mean, he could do Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, he doesn't like baseball. But he does like to watch the Savannah Bananas. They were so fun. He just went. Yeah, he just went.
But
he could probably choreograph
as a boy,
for
he will always have it easier than the girls.
Always. That's what I told him.
Roll out the red carpet for him because there's not a lot of hymns. And
that's right.
Yeah.
I tell him that all the time. And I'm like, look, dude, if you try to go to the NFL, there's 4,000 more kids waiting for your job.
Nice.
In dance, so far, there's not one behind him.
Right. No,
the next age is like, next little kid's like 9.
His teacher's going to love him.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
We need more boys in dance. If you're listening to this, we need boys in dance, especially in the South, because all the sports and stuff are just boy. And it's like, why don't you put your boys in dance and theater and acting? And I can't wait to have Celeste on here for podcasting for acting because it's, boys in acting are more sought after, right?
Right, because there's just not enough of them.
And did you watch the new Wuthering Heights?
I did watch the new Wuthering Heights.
What'd you think?
I was there for the hair and makeup. I had never read the book, and I never saw the other movies. And I felt a little tricked. Okay,
I know. I felt tricked at the end too.
It's super steamy. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't think it was that steamy.
I thought it was steamy.
Okay, Ransom Canyon that I'm watching right now is way steamier.
Okay, you have to text me that.
Okay, the first
Margaret
2
Robbie's
are boring.
Super hot.
Oh, I love
Jacob.
her.
Super handsome.
So hot.
Okay,
both are so hot.
And then it's just like you're like, okay, this is a lot of affair. It's a little bit glorifying, which is whatever. Like I'm not like boring. Okay, like I can.
No, I know, but I mean, you're a loyal wife of 5 kids.
But also, I get their story. You know what I mean? Like you want them together, but then the guy she's with is a good guy, and so it's like it's hard.
It's the twin flame,
and then like once he went crazy. And then started the stuff with Isabel. I
don't like that.
I almost invited my mom to see that movie with me, and I just
glad you didn't.
Well, literally, my husband's like, "Let's make it a date," and I couldn't even look at him afterwards.
I know. I was thinking I'm gonna have some fun after this.
I was like, "I can't look at you.
I'm depressed." But I do like watching the interviews because Margot and Jacob,
they're so precious.
So,
but her husband, how does he handle that movie?
Well, she's not doing too much. I mean, I think she keeps it pretty PG.
Yeah, she does, but they look real hot together.
Yeah, they look hot, but I think it's a little PG.
It was PG. I mean, no nudity, really.
None.
At all.
I mean, none.
None. But that shows you that you could be hot with modesty.
That's right, which we need more of.
Literally.
Now.
But she did it. She didn't get naked at all in the movie. And
no.
And she was still hot.
So hot. I love her.
I love her so much.
Can we just put it out in the universe so that she'll come on the podcast and tell me how hot she is, and then we can just talk about.
She gives me hope because I'm 36 and she's 36, and I'm like, I can be hot still.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, you just need a full team. Well, first of all, you're already hot. Okay, but the key.
She's got a full team. Someone's cooking for her.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone's
she has
waking her up.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go work out.
Yeah. And someone's doing her, her lifting.
Some people think she got a mini facelift.
Oh, I don't think so. You think so?
I don't know. You got to watch all the stuff. I don't know what to believe anymore. Everything's filtered. Everything.
Okay. Well, let's go back to you then, which is not filtered. Okay. So tell us about your cookbook. Like, why do we need to buy it? Where is it? How can we get it? And what's in it that makes it so special?
It's more than just a cookbook.
Okay.
It also has the stories of the women in my life and how they live bravely. And it didn't happen overnight, but it's something, as I was writing the book, I realized that this book is way more important than I realized, because I decided to write each grandmother's story in it, because I was like, well, why am I doing these traditions? Why am I cooking these things?
Yeah.
Well, it's because of them. And then I, as an adult, got to relook at their story, because you're told as a child.
Yes.
But
and also you have your own memories.
Right. And that was the hard thing, was when I was interviewing family members, a lot of them had their own view of it. And I wish so bad that some of my grandmothers were alive, that I could have interviewed them directly.
Yeah.
Because they would put their own filter on things. And so I really tried to take the filters off and put my shoes in my grandmother's to understand, who they were, why they did what they did. And I just realized how brave they were. And they didn't have Facebook or Instagram to say, hey, this is what's going on in my life.
Right.
I need advice. I need help. They had to maneuver without the village.
They did not go to therapy.
Mm-mm. So it has that. It has beauty recipes in it, to tribute to. Like a face wash.
Exciting.
A cream blush, a lip balm, a scrub. So just fun stuff. So
and this is from them, or is this your invention?
It's mine stuff that I was playing with during COVID.
Okay.
I was just having fun, nothing else to do.
Being creative.
Right.
This, you can feel, and it's you and your brand, right? But I can feel that creativity oozing out of you.
Yeah.
Just like being around you.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell when someone's really using their creativity and when it's shut down.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really kind of comes out of you. So, all right. Well, the zucchini balls, the chocolate chip pizza, lip balm, face wash. What else is in the book? Story of the grandmas. And where do we get it?
You can get it anywhere, any major retail. Online.
Oh, I saw that you were #1 on Amazon.
I did for.
That's all that matters.
Yep. But
it'll find its home.
It stays in about the top 20 in Cajun Creole, which I can't complain, because that's a huge list to get on. And I'm fighting, Leah Chase and Emerald and
I rubbed shoulders the other night with John Besh.
Yeah, I'm next to him too. So it's I'm fine to be in the top 20 to just be considered. And I'm like, they're real chefs. I'm just a mom that likes to cook,
Yeah, but the mom that likes to cook is what started all these recipes.
Right. No,
it was
why
the grandma.
we do what we do. It's, it's the women.
It's the women. And then if we're lucky, we can rope some men in, right? Some of our boys, and teach them how to cook. So are you teaching your kids?
Yes, they cook with me for sure. I probably should teach them better, but they definitely do cook with me.
Okay. I can't
Especially
get Sims
my daughter.
to cook with me.
Can't?
No, because I love to cook.
Yeah.
So yesterday I made a frittata. Not a quiche, because I did no crust. So I
do
did
fun things too. So I'll take a cake box, instead of putting water in the cake box, let's put a Dr. Pepper. And
random.
It's in the cookbook. And they think it's so fun to put soda in the cake and to see if it really works. And then it does. And then they're like, this is cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, he will cook. We'll do homemade waffles and pancakes, anything that we can add chocolate to. He's in chocolate covered strawberries. anything that I can dip or add chocolate, he'll help me. But other
just
than that,
do desserts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Except then you'll really have to paint on my abs.
No, that's okay. That's why got me.
Okay. So then she's also a bee keeper, farmer, rescuer, rehomer.
I do.
I mean, all of that, right?
Mhm.
But what is your actual title?
I just say that I'm the brave farmer.
Yeah, brave farmer, which is on Instagram. So
it's just the name of my business. It started in COVID. I was gardening, like we were all gardening because all the theaters had shut down. I had lost all my jobs because no one was going anywhere doing anything.
Yes.
And my garden was doing okay. And then, I'm on the TikTok rabbit holes and I'm like, I think my garden would do better if I had bees. So call my dad, like any girl would do. And my dad owns a hardware store and we get all kinds of eclectic people that walk in. And so anyways, my dad finds someone and this guy lets me dig in a beehive to see if I can handle it. And then he also hired my dad to help him. I don't want to say rescue bees because his company doesn't really rescue, but exterminate bees. And before we get sad about it, he's 80 years old. And think about the marketing for Save the Bees has only been around for 20 years.
Oh, yeah, no.
So you can't tell
Still,
an 8-year-old
don't kill bees.
No, you can't
my dad's
tell.
like...
And sometimes my company does too. Like we have to sometimes.
Yeah.
There are situations that they get in where you're like...
They're aggressive.
Well, they're either aggressive or like one time bees got stuck in a car crushing machine. So think of the nastiest place you could be in the whole wide world. And I'm in a car crushing, I don't know what you want to call it, lot.
Yeah.
And this is a multi-million-dollar machine. And I don't have the tool or the machinery to cut into the stainless steel to pull them out.
Yeah.
And they don't want me to do that to this valuable machine. So, and also why they pick there when there's oil and gas and like
everything. That is weird.
I felt like I needed to detox after working out there because there's just chemicals are everywhere. They chose to live in that machine. And the crew was getting stung and I had to exterminate and plug it up. Like there are times where you have to.
Okay.
And you can't tell this 80-year-old man how to run his business after so many years. Like he's just not going to change his ways. So he hired my dad to help him on those jobs. And I'm starting to realize like this dude isn't rescuing. And so, and he found out that I went and looked at someone else's, like a friend of mine who had bees in her home. And I was like, hey, this job's too big for me. You're going to have to call Glenn. It was 4 hives in a shed. Honey's dripping out.
Oh.
And it's 4. So it's very dangerous because once you get one hive lit up,
the next one starts.
Right. And then the next one. So this is too much for me to handle. I'm going to send you to him. And he found out that I went out there and he was upset. And he told my dad that women didn't belong out there. And then my husband went and bought a bee suit and said, so we're doing it, right? So
they're like, okay, well, hubby's getting trained on day 1.
So we basically started a bee business because someone told me I didn't belong out there. So
someone's been telling you haven't belonged since the very beginning.
Yeah. So anyway, I just did it. So tell me no. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So where do you travel to do all of this?
I try to stay within an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because there's other people in other areas that can rescue. It's a very labor intensive job. It's not easy. It's gross. I get stung daily.
I saw the one where it stung your lip.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Through the
that hurt. And it still really feels numb right here sometimes.
Oh, really?
It's crazy. But it's super dangerous. And sometimes it'll take me 2 hours. Sometimes it'll take me 6 hours to remove it.
Whoa.
That's just on that site. I still have to bring them back to the farm.
Your farm?
Right. And that's hours on the farm. So it's like I can't go too far. Like it wouldn't make sense for me to drive too far.
No. Okay, so what about the honey? Because now you have it packaged and I love your label.
Thank you.
Tell us what your label is.
It's just...
I don't want to say it wrong.
It's octagon and it just says raw honey and it's really beautiful. I want my whole brand, my book, everything. Mm-hmm. The thing is like I'm not famous is how my thinking goes.
She's famous.
And I want people to buy my honey and I want people to buy my cookbook. So I'm going to make it so pretty that women want to buy it and put it on their counter or their coffee table.
Yeah, BBs.
It's Bebe's Beauty and Bees.
Bebe's Beauty and Bees.
And so I wanted the cookbook so pretty that they clean their kitchen, light the candle, and they display my cookbook.
I love that.
So that's why it is what it is. I drew up my cookbook cover and I showed the graphic artist who helped me with the octagon label, and she just amplified that and put it on so they matched.
The bottle.
So they matched.
I love the bottle. I haven't tried your honey though.
Okay, we'll have to bring you some. I didn't know.
That's okay. Where can we get it?
Well, right now,
or where should we get it?
A very small farm, and you can. For us, we only farm honey twice a year, and we do it in the fall and we do it in the late spring.
Okay.
So right now, I don't have a lot to sell. If you contact me personally, if I have some, I'll give you some. But typically June, I'll have more honey and I'll be able to sell it. But we sell it at the hardware. We sell it on my website.
Okay.
So.
And people you just ship it on?
Yep.
And it doesn't.
Sometimes it leaks, but it's a risk we all take.
And do you put it in glass?
Yes, glass.
Okay.
So that's why it leaks, because it's glass with a bamboo top with a cork.
Uh-huh.
And the cork sometimes sucks the honey up, but some beekeepers think it's better to keep honey without metal. So, because the metal breaks down enzymes.
And gets in the honey.
Yeah.
It's like the plastic.
Right. It's a hot topic. So that's why sometimes it leaks. And that's why it's in a glass bottle with a bamboo and a cork top.
Okay. So what about the ones with the plastic top?
That's fine. I mean, you still can get BPAs and all that stuff. But we can't win no matter
We're not going to win because metal, I have some in a glass jar with a metal top.
And when you buy your honey, every time, when I source it and then I process it, it goes through metal. Yeah, it's the only way to keep it clean. And,
and you do that on the farm too?
Mm-hmm. Okay. If the drum is metal. Yeah. So it does touch it no matter what. And this is all of us beekeepers across the board.
Yeah.
I store my 5-gallon, it's in 5-gallon buckets, which is plastic. Now it's food grade, but
it's still plastic.
There's no other way for me to get around that at this point in my career.
Well, and there's no way for people to get around it. Did you see this is kind of off topic, but not really. Did you see the lawsuit for the kombucha where they did a private test and they found 29 forever chemicals in the kombucha that I love to drink?
It's everywhere though. It's in our water.
But they said it's not necessarily like the kombucha, but it could be what they're processing it on, which is what you're talking about. We can't win. So we just have to, this is why I like energy work, because when you get your honey or you get your food, you bless it, right? Or you say, thank you for giving me this beautiful honey that will nourish my body. Or thank you for preparing this food, even if it's not organic, thank you for preparing this food with your love and energy. And it will shift the energy of the food or the honey or whatever the kombucha, water.
Water has memory.
Water has, all of it has memory.
So does honey.
So are you particular about what bees you get? Or do you talk to your bees? And
I do talk to my bees.
Hi, bees. I love you.
I do talk to my bees. My husband thinks I'm kooky, but he gets stung more than I do. So you take with it what you want. I don't know if they really listen or hear me, but I don't know. The Irish believe that you need to talk to your bees and you need to tell them what you want, what you need, and what's going on in life when someone passes away. And it's a folklore, and I just follow it.
I love that.
I don't ask questions. I'm going to do it. It can't hurt.
Well, I talk to the bees, and I just talked to my plant before we started because it lost 5 leaves, and it's my money plant. No, and I'm like,
we can't lose 5 leaves.
Yeah, I gotta move you.
I talk to my chickens too.
You do?
Oh yeah.
But you don't sell eggs.
If you come to the hardware, you have eggs. You can buy some. Okay. They're not clean, but they're eggs, and we tell them it's farm fresh. Yeah, might be some dirt on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I talk to my chickens. I tell them they're rock stars and that they're beautiful girls
because they are.
Yeah, and I'm like, you keep laying them eggs, girls.
And you eat a lot of eggs with a big family. I bet.
Oh, we do. During COVID, we were going through 5 dozen a week.
Oh yeah. That's kind of what we do over here. And unfortunately, it's just 3 of us. It's
good. Eggs are good.
Yeah. I know for a while they were medical medium was don't eat eggs. If you have Epstein-Barr, don't eat eggs. I'm like, what am I going to live off of? I eat eggs in everything. Baking,
It's
cooking.
in everything.
It's in everything. So I started really just making peace with eggs instead of cutting it out. It's like, I'm just going to talk to it. I buy eggs from my friend Ashley, and she has chickens, and they feed them top-notch stuff, and but her eggs go quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I need your eggs.
We have restaurants that donate their scraps, and that's what my chickens eat.
Okay, that's good. That's all protein, right? And collagen.
Yep.
And then it's coming back in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of collagen. Okay, so what about our keep young tips or tricks, either in your cookbook or something that you've done?
I think just doing what you want to do helps you keep young. A lot of people think, like they're stuck in a 9-to-5 and they want to learn about bees. I'm like, well, do it. Just do it.
Yes.
Just do it. Just don't wait. Do it messy and do it. And I think that helps you stay young.
I agree.
Like energetically, physically. I think
because you just did all three of you. Did I cover all your businesses?
Yeah.
Let's see. We got our makeup, your cookbook, your bees, which is all your farm. And your brand,
that's everything,
right?
Yeah, yeah. So I think doing what you want to do in life helps you energetically and physically look pretty.
Yes.
I was raised, and it's in my bones that your appearance is important, and it's a hard conversation to have.
Because same.
Because
your shorts better be.
People want to say it's not. And like it's not important. Sure, it's not important in life and death, but in this world, I put my makeup on. I do my skincare, and I try to take care of myself in that department. Now, I'm not perfect. Like I should go to the gym, but I don't.
Yeah.
But I try to take care of myself, and that's part of taking care of yourself is doing your hair, your makeup, your skincare. I've done laser treatments. I have done the vampire facials. I have done.
You have?
Yes, I've done all the beauty things. I've done, medically wise. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I got my lips filled once. That's the only filler I've ever had.
How was that?
It was in 2020, and
that's when everybody was doing it.
Mm-hmm. It hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And my friend who did it to me, she's wonderful, and she did a great job. She even gave me a block. A pain block.
Yeah.
And I still felt it.
Oh.
And I just,
no, thank you.
I have that redhead gene in me because my son's a redhead, and she thinks that's she thinks that's why we're just more sensitive.
Oh, me too.
Anyways, it was painful. I looked great. I loved it though. It was fun.
You look great without lip filler.
I know. But I mean, I've tried everything.
You had big lips.
I've tried everything.
I haven't tried a bunch of stuff because I'm too... I don't have a high pain tolerance.
Are you a little scrunchy? Like granola?
Oh, I'm all the way granola.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm granola in other ways.
So
that's why I call myself scrunchy.
Scrunchy.
I'm not completely crunchy.
Okay.
Scrunchy.
I like that. No, I've actually had to look at my closet and be like, Lil, you really need some clothes. You cannot wear the same crunchy clothes
it's hard.
all the time. I have to, that's why you're like, what are we wearing? I'm like, just something.
I asked because I didn't know. Are we in sweatpants and sweatshirts?
Are we
homeless? Because I'll come up homeless.
We could be.
Adam Sandler, I'm here. I can dress down when needed. I have to feel it because I don't want you overdressed and I'm just normal.
Yeah, well.
So I always just dress like a villager.
So... And I dress like a hippie.
But that's great. But that's your brand.
It's my brand. I'm crunchy.
I'm a villager / Laura Ingalls. And you're a hippie.
You are perfectly dressed to honor her.
Yeah.
I love your dress. See, that's something I can get on board with. Because if I'm not dressed like a bum or a hippie, I am in a dress.
Yeah.
Is that the South, maybe?
I feel like too, once I leaned into that's just who I am, I feel like everything else flourished in life. I
love that.
Just a villager.
Well, I think that's, I always come back because, Claude and Chad and all these, and these podcast coaches, they're like, what do you talk about? I'm like, it's hard being a woman. We have to really design our life by what inspires us and then trying to live that life by what inspires us. Which podcasting inspires me because I get to talk to cool people and learn cool new things. Then how do we do that, right? How do we just do it? And your advice is you just have to go do it.
Yeah.
Like you have to be messy about it.
Everything I do is messy.
Yeah. I like being messy.
I'm not type A.
You're not. But you're getting shit done.
Life is too stressful to be type A, and nothing's perfect. Nothing works out how I want to. Just do it. Just go do it.
But like, if people want bees, go get bees.
Go do it. Just go do it.
And if
Don't
people
wait
want
for permission. Just go do it.
And if they want to support the opera or ballet or the theater,
show up
and go volunteer.
We need volunteers all the time. People we ask, you want to see the show and don't have money, volunteer and just sit people down for a show. Like,
oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Okay.
Opera needs it. The Sanger, you can do that at the Sanger too. And see the road shows, which are top tier professionals.
Yes.
Yeah, they need ushers.
I might need to volunteer.
No, they need ushers. It's a thing. You can volunteer.
I might need to volunteer because there's so many shows I want to go to. I need a show budget.
It's
literally a show budget.
So I don't know if you like Harry Potter.
I do.
Okay, I do too. Okay. So, the Cursed Child is coming to New Orleans next year.
Okay.
So we had to budget season tickets for that because I have to go see it. Well, I have to look this up and research it. But from my understanding, The Cursed Child is a 2-part show, and it's a 6-hour series that I could be so wrong, and theater people could be typing, commenting, I'm so wrong. What I understood, and I need to research, so I don't understand how it's working with New Orleans, but I thought you saw part 1 and then you went to lunch and then you saw part 2.
Oh, that'd be a lot, yeah.
Or you could just see part 1 on one day and part 2 on another day. Yeah. So I'm curious, and I need to research what is actually going on tour, but it said The Cursed Child's going on tour. So my husband's like, getting tickets. Yeah, we're going.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a bad seat in the Sanger.
We did the whole, we had to, as a family, sit down and watch all the series. Like, all the, is it 5, 6, 7?
Well, it's 8 movies though.
8 movies. Yeah.
7 is 2. They divided it.
All right. Okay. So we did that as a family because they are going to Universal for school to go to Harry Potter World. And we knew nothing.
Oh, wow.
So now our world was just open, and now we know.
You need to read the books.
I know. Well,
forget the movies. Some people love or hate JK, but when you read the books, it almost, like, I don't want to like tone down her creativity, but it almost feels like it has to be real for it to be so detailed, vividly detailed. And like, it just, to me, it's like, it's real. It's got to be real. Like, there's just no way that someone could come up with all this, but she did. And
creativity.
She's fabulous. How many publishers turned her down before they took her idea?
I don't know. How many?
I don't know the exact number. But yeah, I mean.
Did you self-publish or did you?
No, I had a publisher and he turned me down first. And he did. Yeah, he did. And then basically, I just leaned into my brand. Like, that's what at first I was going to call it a quarantine cookbook. Oh. And he was like, it's going to be like Katrina and
it's going to be over.
Like, we're over this. We don't want to remember this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, who am I? I'm babies, I'm beauty, and I'm bees.
Yeah.
And I leaned into my brand and who I am. And that's what sold the book to my publisher. But yeah, Disney was turned down by 301 banks before Disney World and Land was a thing.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay. See, I learned so much stuff. It's so freaking cool. Yeah. It's just, people live in such different worlds, they live in such different worlds. And so I want to bring everybody's world together. So I want people to go and find you, buy your book,
Instagram,
and buy your honey.
TikTok.
Okay, tell us where to find you.
Instagram's my biggest platform, and I am Baby, Beauty, and Bees. And my website is thebravefarmers.com. And I'm also on Facebook, Amanda Bravender, and I would love to meet all of you.
And you can send her, sounds like they can send you messages and you respond. I respond to all of them.
Sometimes it takes slower.
Well, she has 5 kids, so give her a minute.
But yeah, I try to get to everyone as fast as I can.
And a husband.
Yeah. My first baby.
Your first baby. Okay. Well, thank you.
And thank you for having me.
Sanam.
This podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. Please use your own discernment and seek professional care when needed.